What up? I'm back at it again with another car video. I'm looking a little rough today, but we got some shit we need to do. We got people outside making a bunch of noise at a Red Bull. So on the list for oil change, we got hopefully fix this stupid brake issue that I've been having. We got new steering wheel. Now, I do have a quick release. We will see if that will be getting installed or not, depending on kind of the length of that wheel. I know it's pretty deep dish, so I don't know if it'll fit or not. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, we'll figure something out. I'll probably get a like slimmer quick release. I know they make some of those, but I'm gonna get the car jacked up. We're gonna get the oil drained. We're gonna start with that. Might as well do some maintenance stuff, and then I'm just kind of keeping you guys along for the ride. It's finally nice out. It's been raining for 3 weeks, so I've been putting this off. We got somebody walking by. We got the big rig that I've been for the last couple weeks. So yeah, we're gonna get started. I'll take you guys on this little maintenance vlog, little upgrade, little fix. We're gonna find out. All right, so we got the car up on jacks. Move that around a little bit. Make that a little easier. And I believe the oil drain plug is a 14. Just what it's looking like. Make sure this is going the right way. So we'll just crack it loose. Make sure that's in the right spot. We'll just go ahead and drain her.
Shit don't make no sense,
Hey, Frizz.
She says I don't do a thing when I do it all. Baby said that when you teach, you won't pick up the ball. Baby, what do you need? I gotta take this call. Baby, what do you mean? The shit is in the stall. She says I don't do a thing when I do it all. Baby said that when you teach, you won't pick up the ball. Baby, what do you need? I gotta take this call. Baby, what do you mean? The shit is in the stall. Baby, I won't ever pick up again. She said that she thinks we'd be better as friends. I swear to God that this shit never ends.
So while that's draining, do a little cleanup on the boat. You're also going to want to make sure you get the crush washer off on the oil pan if it doesn't come off on the drain plug. Mine usually sticks to the oil pan on this one, so I just take a flat head and give it a quick little, and it'll pop right off. It's usually pretty easy. Oil filter, part number for the 1J, 2J. I don't believe it matters whether or not it's the GE or the GTE. I think they both take the same one. Comes with the crush washer if you get the OEM oil filter. We'll just slip that on the bolt before it even goes on, making an oil leak. So let's see. Looks like we're still draining a little bit, so I'll be back once we're popping all that off and getting on. Alright, oil drain, pan cleaned up, garbage truck doing its thing. Now, we have the filter, which is down, I don't know if you guys can even see it, all the way down in here. Now, some people have said they've had success doing it from, I have yet to have success doing it from the top. So I'm going to go ahead and go underneath, pull the filter off, and get that swapped out and cleaned up. Alright, so we got the filter out. I'll show you guys one more time kind of where that filter location is. Let me flip this camera. So it is going to be up kind of in the middle of the engine block. I've always had easier time grabbing it from the bottom because there's a little bit more room compared to the top. Grab your oil. Just a little dab on the finger, and go ahead and lube up that seal. This just helps it from getting stuck. I've had several oil filters get stuck. It sucks. And then we'll go ahead. Maybe. My wheel doesn't want to get stuck on a rock. God dang it. Then we'll go ahead. Sneak this on in. Get that tightened down. Like everybody says, just hand tight. Anything more, it's gonna get stuck. We got a new filter. A little banged up from being on the ground, but it'll be aight. Now that's all that's really left to do is fill it. It'll take, it's like 5.5 quarts. So I'll go ahead and fill it up, and then we'll kind of just go from there.
Baby, tell me where we are again. Can't play pretend, baby. I'd rather make amends. After all you said you hate me, I find it kinda crazy how I'm the bad guy. Next time there won't be no maybe. She says I don't do a thing when I do it all. Baby said that we a team, she won't pick up the ball. Baby, what do you need? I gotta take this call. Baby, what do you mean? This shit is unresolved. She says I don't do a thing when I do it all. Baby said that we a team, she won't pick up the ball. Baby, what do you need? I gotta take this call. Baby, what do you mean? This shit is unresolved.
Yes, life can suck. It can be unbearable and
Alright, so I forgot to mention 10W30. You can use 10W40. It's kind of just like to your discretion, essentially. I know that some people prefer a little bit thicker. Some people prefer a little bit thinner. This is just what I've used, and it has not given me any trouble. So this is going to be the half quart here. Mine usually takes closer to the 5.5, 5.25 mark. So I'm just going to go ahead and do 5.5. That should be it.
I gave up on drugs, but I started drinking. I can't sober up, and it's got me thinking.
Then I like to let mine idle a little bit, just to get that oil kind of circulating. Right now I have the negative terminal off because I'm going to swap the steering wheel out, and I don't want the airbag to knock my ass out. So I think I'm going to get started on that before I run the motor at all. And then once I get the steering wheel swapped out, we'll go ahead and run it, check oil levels, make sure everything's good. Should be alright. I haven't usually had to add anything more than like 5.5, maybe just a little bit on top, but we'll go ahead and get started on the steering wheel. Alright, now we're here at the wheel. Now, I believe we just pop these little side pieces off. You see the little star, Torx, whatever bit you want to call that. It is going to be a T30? T30. And you're going to want to pop both sides. There's going to be one on each.
How I fell in love till she started cheating. Now here we go again and again and again. She got me staring at an empty bottle. Baby, this a hard pill to swallow.
Now it feels like you're going to break it. That's pretty normal for working on a Toyota.
Praying I don't wake up tomorrow. Now here we go again and again and again. An empty road might set me free. Baby, I'll end up where I'm meant to be. Think I might find peace when I'm sitting at the bottom of the sea. Bottom of the sea. Her eyes look like clear blue skies. Guess this is where we say goodbye.
Then I think we just go ahead and pull it out.
Baby, I'm still wondering why you would choose him when you could choose me. Now I'm driving down this empty road, baby, I wish.
Airbag out, sketchy part done. You want to make sure that you most definitely do not have the battery hooked up. Airbag blowing up in your face is not a fun time, allegedly. Another bolt. I'm going to see what size this is. I want to say it's a 24 mil, but let me go ahead and find the size that I need. So it's going to be a 19 mil. Should be right there. Oh, there we go. And we're just going to give it a little ugga-dugga. Make sure I hold the wheel so it doesn't go spinning all over the place.
You would take me home, baby, tell me everywhere that you wanna go.
There we go. We got it loose. So one thing you'll want to is leave the bolt on. Now, I like slapping it forward just so it doesn't come rocking back and knocking you out. But we'll go ahead and get that loose, which we already did. And now that it's got that play in it, make sure the wheel's straight is the bigger thing. We'll get the nut off. I believe I want to get this disconnected too real quick. See how this functions, because this is going to be for the horn. I might need to grab my pick set. Let's see. I'm going to go grab some picks. Perfect. So we got picks. Make sure my camera doesn't go falling over. Let's use this bad boy. Just trying to see how this exactly will. There we go. Super easy. Disconnect this. This is going to be for the horn. We got the little brackets. Super easy. You just push up. I just jammed it in this little groove and pushed up and pulled out. It popped right out. Get that set back up. So now that we have that done, we do not want to lose that nut. And we'll just go ahead and pull the wheel off. Sweet. Don't really have a good place to set that. Should have thought of that beforehand. Cool. And then this. So I think we're going to have to actually take the clock spring out, which I wasn't fully expecting, but I'm not too surprised by that. So let me grab a Phillips head real quick. Phillips head. We got just a couple screws, it looks like, that we need to undo.
drugs, but I started drinking. I can't sober up, and it's got me thinking how I fell in love till she started cheating. Now here we go again and again and again. She got me staring at an empty bottle.
And then it looks like the clock spring just comes out with a couple screws.
Praying I don't wake up tomorrow. Baby, this a hard pill to swallow. Now here we go again and again and again. Washed up like a note in a bottle. Baby got me drowning in my sorrow. Baby, tell me if I'll see you tomorrow. Got me lost in your eyes like the deep blue sea. Oh, oh no. Why would you choose him when you could choose me?
Open the door so I can actually see behind it. Make sure it's actually seated properly. Yeah, it looks like we're in. Sweet. And then from there, we're gonna add our nut back in. Find my Ugga Dugga. Give it a couple of those, and we should be good. Now, I'm not going to be hooking the horn up at the moment, because I would need to kind of fabricate, like, I would need to do a little bit more than I have already done, and I really don't feel like doing that. I am going to see, though, if this shroud will fit back in.
She look killed this shit.
Yeah, I know it's really right when you tell me that. Two pills, baby, trying to see my zodiac. Please keep so driving down my way.
I will be right back. I'm going to grab my quick release and all of the adapters that I need to fit this wheel on and see if it'll fit with the quick release. Just kind of based off sizing right now, it'll be like right here and have like half an inch out if I use just the spacer straight to this. I believe if I had the quick release, it's going to be like another inch or two, and it'll be pretty far. But I also have short arms, large man, so I might just run it and kind of deal with it for the time being, but we will see. I'm going to go ahead and grab the quick release and all of the mounting screws and all of that. I will be right back. Alright, I went ahead and grabbed everything. We got a whole bunch of parts. My phone may or may not die, so that'll be interesting. That'll be fun. We're going to find out together. I'm just going to go ahead and get the quick release mounted. Once I get all of that kind of put in, I'll kind of come back in with an update and we'll see where the wheel sits. So we got it in. It honestly looks really good. It does stick pretty far out, but like I said, I got little arms. Just ran it, checked the oil. We're good to go on the oil. I'm gonna go ahead and fix these brakes and let my phone charge. I also don't have enough memory to continue the video, but yeah, we'll just leave it off there. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna be around doing more work on the shitbox and probably some work on the truck eventually. Right now I'm just keeping it stock for the time being, but there are plans for it, so kind of just stay tuned for that. Other than that though, that's pretty much it. Gonna fix these brakes, throw my phone on the charger, and kind of go about my day, give this one a wash, and yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one.